Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing real-time strategy game BOID. Game actually offers free online multiplayer and free skirmish games against the AI. If you purchase the game, you basically get the single-player campaign mode, which honestly isn't really that special. It's a pretty typical arrangement of scripted missions. What I would have done is I probably would have charged for both the single-player campaign and single-player skirmishes against bots, and then had online multiplayer for free, but again, not my decision. So I don't think the campaign is really worth the price of the game that they're charging for it. But you can certainly go on Steam and then download multiplayer and skirmish for free and check it out and see if you like that sort of thing. I'll do a skirmish game against the AI. I'm pretty terrible at this game. As you'll see shortly, especially because I'm going to be kind of talking about it while I'm playing, which will make me lose even worse. The game has a pretty good selection of maps. It also has a map editor if you want to create your own, and you can also subscribe to maps through Steam Workshop in order to extend the content even further. So I'm going to pick one at random here. Big bucks, no way me, stop. Oh, no, that's a terrible one. I don't want that. That one's a little bit simpler. You can see it indicates what type of units are available and what abilities are available on each of the maps. I'm going to choose something not terribly complicated. Yeah, this is fine. Something more beginner, but it gets more complex as you go further down. So we'll just start. And again, like I said, I'm going to lose, but that's okay. So basically what you do is you have these basic units. You go out and you cap more unit producing areas, and then you use those units to transform them into better units. So these are your basic units here. You can transform them into scouts, which are fast, crabs, which are powerful but slow, as you can see, guns, which are ranged, bombs, which explode any nearby object, which is pretty nifty, poison from a distance, causes damage over time. Medics, and then leeches, which immobilize. And then that's basically it. So I'm going to go ahead and convert all these guys into crabs here. The way that the game works, so at least on the left-hand side of this, is it has pretty stout counters. And it goes up. So guns counter crabs, crabs counter scouts, and then scouts counter guns. And then these other ones are more special ability sort of deals. The game is it's basically, I'm actually going to tell these guys to go over here. You basically are going after all of these, well, that's not good, all of these spawning locations in order to get a bunch of units and then go in and take out the enemy. AI is pretty competent at playing the game, that is for sure. So it is a good opponent. Obviously, people online are good as well. So what I'm going to do is try to have these guys go. Units will attack automatically as they encounter enemy units, as long as they're within range. Go over there and help out. There we go. Good job. But the game does require a lot of micromanagement. It's very fast-paced. You really have to order these guys around in order to keep control of everything. The interface is not great. As you saw, the tooltips are very slow popping up. It doesn't indicate on the tooltip what the counter is for that specific unit. This mini-map down here in the corner is completely useless. Didn't show where any units are or anything. It just shows the shape of the map. Kind of silly. And these scouts here. Basic units. Go attack them. Yeah, I lost something. Alright, I'm just going to go try to cap stuff. Basically, the way that the game works is once you lose a really important battle, then you basically lose the match. Like I said, it's very fast-paced. You'll have some really important, powerful battle in the middle here, and if you lose all your units, then you're basically screwed, is what happens. Yeah, give me a break. So again, a lot of micro. Let's just order those guys down. Trying to get all these units out. What you really want to do is go after the spawn locations, but I don't really have. They're all down in the corner on this map. This is annoying, but typical. And you see that the engagement range is very small, too, so you really have to pay attention to where your units are. Alright, so let's just go cap all this junk. If I can. If I get one of his spawn locations, then I'm good. And really, now that I've gotten this kind of center area, I should be alright. So again, I hate that the mini-map... And you can't zoom in or out either. Pretty terrible. Alright, so I basically am in pretty good shape here. As long as I can kind of hold my area here. If you click in the area around the base, it simply captures it instead of converting units to that type. Alright, cap this. I'm basically going to win here. So let's just send everybody over here. And then that'll be it. Once you lose all of your spawn locations, then the game's over. So as soon as I take these guys out. So like I said, once you control this one location here, that's it. You know, the game just kind of balances out, you know, and that determines the victor. Obviously, it gets more complex with some of the more interesting maps that have multiple pathways and stuff. But that's generally the gameplay. So, again, very quick, a lot of micromanagement, because even though units attack on their own, you still have a lot of clicking, selecting, moving all the time. The minimap is completely useless. The interface doesn't give very good feedback. So it's really kind of tedious to play. And you really have to be on the ball and kind of, you know, you don't even really have time to think about what the counters are for seeing specific units, and you know, because the units move so slow and then they obliterate each other pretty easily. You can't zoom out to get a better view of the area. So even though it's very basic, it has a very fast pace, and you can kind of lose track of things very easily. AI is good. I like the fact that they offered skirmish and online multiplayer for free. You know, they're obviously trying to increase the base of how many people are playing the game. Campaign isn't anything special, to be quite honest about it. You know, it's a bunch of these scripted maps on here. Most of these are from the campaign, or derived, you know, with the kind of themes thereof. But you really just have to play quick. It's a very quick game. So if you're looking for, you know, something that's free, if you play it online or in skirmish mode, and it is a faster paced real-time strategy game, you can check it out and see if it's something that's up your alley. That's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.